Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Brother Michael Reynolds Field here on the campus of Salve Regina University in beautiful and historic Newport, Rhode Island, where the Salve Regina Seahawks are set to take on the Lions of Wheaton College in a non-conference Division III baseball matchup. Hello again, I am Andrew Pizzelli, bringing you the call here this afternoon. A beautiful afternoon here in Newport. Spring weather is in the air, and a great day for some baseball for this 8th meeting between Salve Regina and Wheaton. The Seahawks own a 4-3 advantage in the all-time series. All 4 of those wins have been in a row since 2002. On the mound here today for the Seahawks, Zach Lopez getting his second start of the season. He is 0-1 in 4 appearances, with a 3.65 ERA. And he will get ready to start things off. Lopez on the mound. Catch behind the plate. O'Malley at first, Ciesco at second, Betts at third, Ward at short, Cicada, DeFusco, and Smith will be the outfield for Salve Regina. And they will deal first with Brody Ashley. Waiting for Dylan Ketch to get behind the mound. Behind home plate, rather. And we're ready to go as Ashley digs in. Batting 188 on the season.
You grabbed the roots? I grabbed mine and Manny's. I didn't get yours.
Lopez delivers on the corner for strike. Count is 1-1. Lopez kicks and deals right down the middle for second strike. Here comes the 1-2 from Lopez. Put in the air to right field, and this one's going to be fair. Right down the left field line, excuse me. That one just bouncing out into left in front of Dustin Cicada. And so a leadoff base hit on a 1-2 count for Ashley. And that brings up Studley. Studley playing right field here today. And takes up high for a ball. Studley batting .393 on the year, 11 hits, 1 double, 1 home run, 5 RBI. Lopez delivers on the corner inside, and he gets a strike call. Count 1-1. Runner Ashley at first. No outs here, top of the first. Lopez delivers. And doesn't get the call that time. Count 2-1. The pitch. Down the middle that time for a strike. Count 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled out of play. Count will stay 2-2 with no outs and a runner on. At first, it's Ashley for the Lions. The 2-2 from Lopez. Fouled off again. Lopez is going to check on the runner finally. Ashley able to dive back to the bag safe. First time Lopez had decided to check over at first base. And now he'll deliver home on a 2-2. That one's low. Full count. The second man in the order, Studley. Studley, a freshman from Barrington, Rhode Island. And he takes a ball. So now it's second and first with no outs. And the big man in the Wheaton order coming up, Nick Raposo. Their leader in runs and average, batting .486 on the year, and he scored 28 runs. A chance to drive in a few here with no outs in the top of the first. A pitch from Lopez. And he gets a called strike. Two on, no out. Lopez. Long look back at Ashley, now taking a lead at second base, delivers home, and bounces it in the dirt. Count will be 1-1. Lopez. Again, glancing back at Ashley. Delivers the 1-1, and it's fouled off. Count 1-2. No outs, 2 on for the Lions. The 1-2. Fouled off again. This would be a big out for Lopez if he can get it. Not only getting Raposa out, but preventing him from bringing in any runs. One-two count. Lopez delivers. This one in the air to left field. Looking back, and it's gone! Home run for Nick Raposo. And the Lions, just like that, take a 3-0 lead. There's a 1-2 count. Raposo fouled off a couple. And then hit that one hard to left field. Aided as well by the wind, which is blowing out towards the outfield. This one's put it in the air to right field. Smith looking back, makes the grab. And that's the first out of the inning. Bryant Salkine now, junior from Rochester, Massachusetts, will deal against Lopez. The pitch. That one fouled off. Salkine playing first today. Excuse me, yes, playing first. And he fouls off another. One-two count to Salkine. The pitch from Lopez. Right to short. And Ward has it for the second out. Andrew Money now will be the batter with 2 outs. But a 3-0 lead already for the Lions. Here's the pitch. That one high. And Money had to duck out of the way of that one. Monty batting .377 on the year. 23 hits, 3 doubles, a triple, 17 RBI. That home run for Raposo was his second of the year. The pitch. That one's right down the middle for a called strike. Count 1-2. A 1-2. Chop to short. Ward has it. He guns on to first in time for the out. That retires the side, but the damage is done. 2 men reach, and then Raposo brings them home with his second home run of the year. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Due up for Salve, Ward, Ketch, and Smith, already trailing 3-0 to Wheaton. We'll be back. Welcome back to Reynolds Field. Bottom of the first, Salve Regina trailing 3-0 to Wheaton. And Joe Bongiovanni will be the pitcher here for the Lions, making his 4th start of the year. He's 2-1 with a 4.19 ERA. He has struck out 12 men so far this season. And for the Lions, Bongiovanni on the mound. Raposo, who hit the home run behind the plate. Salkind at first. Mulcahy at second. Quigley at short. Boyd at third. And then Sharkey, Ashley, and Studley, the outfield for the Lions. Here's the first pitch to Madden Ward. And that's down and in. This one on the corner. Gets a strike call. Count 1-1.
Long sleeves. Love that. I got it, yeah.
The 1-1. Cut on and missed by Ward. The 1-2. Count now 2-2. To the leadoff man, Ward. Bongiovanni delivers in the air and foul. Two-two pitch to Ward. Fouled off again. Ward batting .369 on the year. Here's the 2-2. In the air and fair down the left field line. And that'll be a base hit for Madden Ward to start things off. Much the way the Lions led off, Ashley hit a ball into the similar spot. That brings up the catcher, Dylan Ketch. Ketch batting .375 on the year. 27 hits, 5 doubles, a triple, and 12 RBI. Working here with no out and 1 on. Ketch hammers this one to right field, and it'll hop over the wall. So a ground rule double for Dylan Ketch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Digging in now for the Seahawks, Zach Smith. Smith clubbed 2 home runs yesterday in the win over Rhode Island College. He's had 3 home runs in the last 2 games for the Seahawks.
He takes the ball here. I'd like to welcome in Sal Gualteri into the broadcast. How you doing, Sal, this afternoon?
Andrew, how we doing? Good, good.
Just trying to sort out the sequence there. That was a ground rule double for Dylan Ketch.
Great start to the Seahawks bottom half of the first after a 3-run home run by Raposo.
And Smith fouls this pitch off. Smith, the Seahawks leader in average, in RBI, and in runs. Batting .440 on the year, 19 RBI, 23 runs scored. And yesterday helped him. He had 2 home runs against Rhode Island College in the Seahawks' 5-3 victory up in Providence.
He's been arguably the Seahawks' best hitter all season.
That's awesome.
Takes a 1-1 here, down low. Catch at second, Ward at third. pitch. In the air to right field. And making the grab, tagging to score, will be Ward. Advancing to third is Catch, and the Seahawks get one back.
And that's huge entry for the Seahawks, moving all the way up to third with less than 2 outs.
So the Seahawks get 1 run back. 1 out. And 1 on. Catch all the way over at third. After his shot to about right center, skipped out of play. It was ruled a ground rule double. Here's the pitch to Jack Betts. And he'll take a ball.
Betts getting his first career Commonwealth Coast Conference accomplishment. CCC Player of the Week. Or Rookie of the Week, I should say. First Seahawk, not last name, Maybach or Catch, to get such an award this season. In a big spot here with less than 2 outs and a runner on third with the Seahawks trailing early.
2-0 the count now to Betts. There's the pitch. Cut on and missed. Count 2-1. Betts batting .356 on the year. 16 hits. He scored 13 runs. He's got a double and 9 RBI. 2-1 count here. Chance to bring in another run. The pitch. And it's fouled off. The lefty Bon Giovanni getting the signal from Repulsa, the catcher. And now he delivers home. This one on the ground, gathered at short. Fired over to first for 1, but that will bring in Catch.
Good situational hitting there by the Seahawks on back-to-back at-bats. Flying small ball, getting 2 crucial runs to cut the deficit down to 3-2. And digging in now will be designated hitter Tristan Dacey. And here's the first pitch to Tristan. And he takes one outside, ball 1. And the second pitch to Dacey right over. Strike 2. Michael DeFusco will wait on deck if Dacey can keep the inning alive. Here's the 1-1. And it hit him. Looked like right on the hip. So Dacey will advance to first. And here is DeFusco. So the inning continues for DeFusco.
And in a 1-run game, not the worst thing in the world to have Dacey being the one on base instead of in the batter's box. And DeFusco grounds out. And that'll end the inning. But the Seahawks do get 2 runs back and now only trail by 1 to Wheaton. 3-2 is your score. And we will head to the top of the second. Due up for the Lions, Mulcahy, Boyd, and Quigley. We'll be back.
And Mulcahy will get us started here in the top of the second as Lopez's first pitch is high for ball 1. The Lions' first 3 batters reached, capped off by a Ropasso 3-run home run as that pitch is fouled onto Shepherd Avenue, and the count is 1-1. Lopez making his first collegiate start for the Seahawks. He's been strictly coming out of the bullpen. Here's the 1-1. And it's inside, ball 2. Here's 2-1 from Lopez. And it's grounded down to third. It gets past Betts, but it's foul. And that evens up the count at 2-2. It'll be
1-2 count.
1-2. Here's the 1-2 from Lopez to Mulcahy. And it's rocketed right back to Lopez. And he grabs it, 1 away.
What a great catch. Great awareness. And just coolly catching that. Sometimes you have a ball scorched right back to you like that. Instinct. Your natural instinct is to duck, to protect yourself, to get away, but cool and collected is Lopez just to snag that one with the glove.
So now here's the third baseman, Boyd. His first at-bat today, batting from the left side. And Lopez retiring the first batter of the second. And here's the first pitch to Boyd. And it's right over, strike 1. Seems to be some action in the Lion bullpen.
And you never know with these non-conference games whether or not it's going to be a staff day for either side.
That pitch is inside, 1-1.
Looks like that's Gavin Riley who's warming up.
Excuse me, that's 0-2. So here is the 0-2 from Lopez. And it's swung on and missed, strike 3. High fastball there from Lopez. 2 away here in the top of the second. And here is the shortstop, Quigley.
That's 2 good quick outs for Lopez.
And that's huge after allowing the first 3 men of the afternoon to reach. He's retired 5 straight. So that pitch is outside, ball 1. And that pitch is fouled off.
Quigley batting 182 on the year, 6 hits, 4 runs, a double, and 5 RBI. This is his 13th start for the Lions this year.
And he is behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Lopez. And it's inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-2 from Lopez. And the count is 2-2 now. Here's the pitch from Lopez. It's in there. Strike 3 called.
What a big inning for Lopez.
2 strikeouts in the inning for Zach Lopez. We head to the bottom of the second. And due up for the Seahawks, O'Malley, Cicada, and Ciesco. We'll step aside and be back shortly. And digging in now, getting us started in the bottom of the second, Sean O'Malley. O'Malley getting a start at first base today, moving natural third baseman Jack Betts over to third base. And the first pitch to O'Malley is a strike.
His 12th appearance of the year. 9th start for O'Malley, batting .324. 11 hits, 7 runs, 2 doubles, and 7 RBI on the year.
He flies one into center field, and Brody Ashley is there, 1 away. So quick out there. And digging in now is Dustin Cicada. Cicada getting the start in his usual position, left field for the Seahawks, a sophomore.
And the win that time for O'Malley, blowing much more in towards home right now. It's kind of been swirling throughout the afternoon. Wind coming in at the moment, as opposed to when Raposo hit his home run and the wind was blowing straight out.
As the first pitch is fouled off. Well, Wheaton is 4-0 on the road. Looking to extend that to 5-0 as that pitch is fouled back. Stay lead 3-2 here early. They had a 3-0 lead before Bagliavani made a pitch. And he's ahead 0-2 on Cicada. As Cicada fouls one, and it's drifting onto Shepherd Avenue, and it remains 0-2. Seahawks defeated Rhode Island College 5-3 yesterday, as that snapped a 2-game losing streak. Here's the 0-2, and it's popped up. Second baseman is under it. And Mulcahy makes the play, 2 away. So now here is Ciesco. Batting in the 9th spot today for the Seahawks. And playing second base. Here's the first pitch to Ciesco.
Ciesco batting .267.
And it's in there, strike. Sorry.
On the year. No, it's all right, Sal. 16 hits, 6 runs, 2 doubles, and a triple for Ciesco, 13 RBI.
See, grounds one to short. A great play by Quigley, and they get him for the out. A 1-2-3 inning for Bagliavani. We head to the third. Seahawks trailing 3-2.
Welcome back to Reynolds Field. Salve Regina trailing to Wheaton 3-2 as we begin the top of the third. Andrew Pizzelli and Sal Gualtieri bringing you the call. And back to the top of the order. Ashley will lead things off for the Lions against Lopez. And he will get a called strike.
Ashley led off this game with a single. 2 RBI in the last one for the Lions. A 13-2 win against conference rival Springfield College.
Breaking ball in there for a called strike. Nice looking pitch there from Lopez.
Lopez doing a good job settling down, retiring 6 straight Lions.
Here comes the 0-2. In the air and grabbed by Smith. There's one away. Studley will bat now, and he will take a pitch down low. And that'll be ball 1. The 1-0. Breaking ball. Doesn't get the call. Or he does get the call. Count 1-1. That one started way high and then dropped down and caught the lower part of the plate. Here comes a fastball from Lopez. Count will be 2-1. The pitch outside. Count now 3-1. The 3-1. Gets the strike call. Count now full with 1 out. No one on for the Lions. Lopez delivers home. Hit in the air. Smith's going to have to run a long way. And he's able to get under it. Makes a sliding catch in foul territory.
Looks like
and maybe he's not able to hang on to it.
Slid into the net. He's still down. And now Zach is up.
He had to go a long way. He was shaded kind of more towards center field.
Great effort there by the senior captain, Smith. So the count remains full.
I think they're going to say because, I mean, that's tough. I mean, Smith caught that, it seemed. I mean, he went out of our view behind the hill there, and there's netting over there. And so eventually it ends up being a walk for Studley. But Smith ran a long way, made a sliding catch on the hill, and then went out of our view. Don't know if he lost the ball or maybe what the rules have been agreed upon as far as what was maybe out of play. Because obviously you have foul territory there, and then there's an area that's just, you know, the ball's dead. Can't do anything over there. It doesn't matter. And that could have been the area where Smith caught it, and that was the judgment of the official.
Second walk for Studley. The Seahawks are the third Commonwealth Coast Conference team that Wheaton will play this season. Their second so far. They defeated Nichols on their opening days. That's grounded to short. Ward flips it to Ciesco for 1 on the first. And a double play for the Seahawks to retire the side. No runs, no hits, 1 left. Move to the bottom of the third. And the Seahawks trail 3-2.
yellow line. Yeah. Yeah. Look at he made a sliding. So say if you hit a fair ball down the left field line and then it kicks foul and hits the net, what's the rule? Like it rolls to the net. Anything? Or welcome back to Reynolds Field, bottom of the third. Seahawks trailing 3-2 after trailing 3-0, and Madden Ward top of the order. We'll get things started for the Seahawks against Bon Giovanni. And Ward will take down low.
Ward extended his hit streak to 11 games when he led off the bottom of the first with a single. Not the longest hit streak on the Seahawk roster, however.
He puts this one in the air to shallow right field, drifting back from second to make the grab is Mulcahy. And there's one away. That brings up Dylan Ketch, who reached in the first on what was ruled a ground rule double. But from everyone over in that spot at center field, they were saying that that ball was out. And he gets hit here, plunked with the breaking ball. And so he will trot down to first. And that brings up Zach Smith, who had a sensational effort on a would-be fly out, but he caught the ball and slid off the field of play out in right field. There's a yellow line, there's foul territory, and then an area of the field with the ground rules, that's just a dead area. And so if you catch the ball and it carries you out and past that line, it's just a foul ball. It didn't matter. The Seahawks were able to get out of the inning regardless.
Lopez has settled down nicely, allowing just that one man to reach since the home run.
Here comes the 1-0 to Smith. Chopped on the ground, too short, fired to second for a 1, and there'll be no play on Smith, who reaches on the fielder's choice. So now there's 2 outs for Jack Betts, with Smith at first. Here on the bottom of the third, this non-conference game between Salve Regina and Wheaton. And he'll check on Smith, and he will easily dart back to the bag safe. Smith does have 11 stolen bases on the year. Little hit and run action here, and that one gets through into right field, and Smith, who was already running, is going to make the turn for home as the ball got away from the right fielder. And now heading into third is Jack Betts, and the Seahawks tie the game. That one was just squibbed up the right field line towards the shortstop. It got by him.
You said it, Andrew. Just a plain old ground ball base hit. And Sharkey had it. He was charging. And Smith, who was already running, as Sorella waved him on home to tie this game up. And now Betts stands at third base. And Dacey with a 2-out chance to break this tie.
And there's no error there. It's just it was a good hit ball that softly got by the shortstop. And now Dacey rips this one into right field for a base hit. And coming home to give the Seahawks the lead is Betts.
Good piece of hitting there by Dacey. Giving the Seahawks their first lead of the afternoon.
Now here comes Defusco. 4 unanswered runs from Salve on 4 hits after trailing 3-0. They lead 4-3. There's that ball from Betts that just was well placed. Right between third and short, and then it hit the outfield grass and just died. Ball 1 here for Defusco. With Dacey at first. And 2 outs. This one hit into left field for a base hit. Some 2-out action here for Salve. Dacey at second. Defusco at first. And now O'Malley will step into the batter's box.
4 straight Seahawks have reached. And a chance for more here in the bottom of the third.
O'Malley will take this one down and away. Count 1-0. And they're going to try for a second to get Dacey, and he's able to dive back safe. Dacey not the fleetest of foot. We'll see how far he'll take a lead here. And again, the shortstop sneaking in behind him and now darting away. The pitch to O'Malley will be called a ball. Count 2-2. Excuse me, 2-0 with 2 outs.
That pitch was called a strike, so it'll be 1-1.
This one gets away, and a good job there by Raposo to cover it up.
Dacey with a healthy lead all the way down the line, almost halfway.
Almost halfway. Here's the pitch to O'Malley, and he'll take inside.
Boglavani almost hit his second batter of the inning. Just then that ball was in on O'Malley. He hit catch earlier in the inning.
42 pitches for Bongiovanni. O'Malley fouls this one off down the right field line. O'Malley asks for time. He'll step out. Full count now with 2 outs to O'Malley. And 2 on for the Seahawks. The pitch, runners go. Hit in the air to left center, and the catch is made by Ashley. That retires the side, but 2 more runs on the board for the Seahawks, and they will take a 4-3 lead into the top of the 4th. We'll be back. No, they're not out. It's just hit enter to clear through them. Yeah.
Jared Sharkey will get us started here in the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch from Lopez. And it just catches the corner, strike 1. Sharkey with 6 home runs this season, leading the new MAC, 27 RBIs. Leads that as well. 5th all-time on the Wheaton College home run list with 15 total. And a storied program here at Wheaton, a program that began in '98, has not had a losing season. Here's the pitch from Lopez inside. And it looks like he went. Strike 3. So strikeout to begin the top half of the 4th for Lopez.
And you said it last inning, Sal. After giving up that home run, Lopez has really settled in and settled down. Looking very confident up there on the mound.
And now here's the first baseman, Salkind. And the first pitch to him is fouled above the Seahawk dugout, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Lopez. It's upstairs, 1-1. A program that's never had a losing season. 15 new MAC regular season championships, 14 tournament championships, and they've made the NCAA tournament a number of times as that ball is fouled away, 1-2. And currently ranked 25th in the country right now.
Can't argue with their success.
And a big chance for the Seahawks to get a big-time win in a non-conference game. And here is the 1-2. And it's scorched into right center field. And Smith and Fusco will not get there as it bounces in front of him. And Salkind cruising in the second base with a 1-out double.
That one just well placed, as you said, scorched, hit right into the gap between DeFusco and Smith. Neither of them was going to get there in time. And a good job by DeFusco of just reading that and then quickly getting a throw back in. Just a hard hit double.
Third hit surrendered by Lopez. And runner in scoring position here with 1 out. It'll be Manny. Manny with 2 RBIs the last time out for Wheaton as he's hit by the pitch. And he will advance to first base. Now first and second for the second baseman, Mulcahy. Okay, he hit that line drive that went right back to Lopez. And Lopez in a tough spot here. First and second, one out. And that pitch is called a strike. So 0-1 now, first and second. Lopez checks on Salkind at second base and delivers. And that one's in the dirt, ball one. Good block there by Ketch. Seahawks trying to protect a 4-3 lead. They trailed early in this one, 3-0, and have scored 4 unanswered. And that's where we are right now. Top of the fourth, 1 out, 2 on. Here's the 1-1. And that one's low, ball 2.
And Lopez have been able to work really without any threats on the bases. That's really the first chance since that first inning that the Lions have been threatening.
Boyd waiting on deck, Quigley behind him. Now Salkind dances on the second baseline as that ball's ground ball to short. Ward has it, flips to Ciesco for one. On the first, a double play, the second double play for the Seahawks in this inning. And we head to the bottom of the fourth. Seahawks lead this one, 4-3. Anthony Ciesco gets us started here in the bottom of the fourth inning. It'll be Ciesco, Ward, and Ketch due up in this bottom half of the fourth inning. Here's the first pitch from Giovanni to Ciesco. And it's in there for a strike.
This is the first home game for the baseball team during D3 week here for Salve Regina. Week's full of a lot of home games this week, a lot of activities as well. Seahawks will have Eddie's Barbecue here for a food truck on Saturday. I know Sal's excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
It's part of the B+ Foundation, the Seahawks trying to strike out cancer. And the whole week is about celebrating the D3 experience and about celebrating the student athletes who participate in varsity athletics, competing for the love of the game. And Salve is proud to join the 451 other D3 schools celebrating the academic, athletic achievements of our student athletes, as well as their leadership, community service, and campus involvement. We had a pretty cool unifying event last night on campus. We had a staff, faculty versus students basketball game.
Who won?
As part of D3. The students won this time. We went easy on them.
As CSGO walks to begin the bottom half of the fourth. Now, did you guys play against the basketball team?
There were 2 members of the basketball team. We said that would be okay. We just prohibited Mikey Spencer from playing.
That's fair.
We didn't want to have to go up against the CCC Rookie of the Year. We figured that would tip the scales. Though we would not have gone easy if that were the case.
If Spencer was playing.
There may have been some, nobody could foul out, so there would have been no easy buckets.
So now here is Madden Ward. He's 1 for 2. CSGO on first, and Bong Giovanni will check on him.
I'm sure there would have been some members of Salve Baseball, whether players or even coaches. Head coach Eric Sorella has been known to lace them up, but they were busy beating the Anchormen.
For the 2nd straight season. These 2 teams met last year in a back-and-forth affair, as they have CSGO picked off, and they got him. So good play there by Bon Giovanni, keeping a close eye on CSGO. So now there's 1 away for Ward. Back and forth affair, 11-10 Seahawk win. Both teams scoring 6 runs in the 9th inning. The Seahawks scoring 8 runs in the final 2 for that win, as Ward fouls one back. Here's the 0-1 to Ward, and Ward grounds one towards the dugout, and foul. And here is the pitch, and it's flown foul. So now here is the 0-2 with 1 away, and it's fouled. One out here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Seahawks with a 4-3 lead. Still some action in the Wheaton bullpen. .50 total pitches for Bong Giovanni. Here's number 51, and it's in the dirt.
They had Gavin Riley up before, now it's Zach DeMatteo.
Seahawks bullpen is quiet and vacant at the moment as that ball is flown out to left field. Sharkey is there, and there's 2 away. So now here is Madden Ward. Ward 1 for 2 in this one. Extended his hit streak to 11 games with his first at-bat. And a big weekend coming up for the Seahawks. Roger Williams tomorrow, and then a doubleheader against defending champions Western New England, who ended the Seahawks season in the Commonwealth Coast Championship right here at Reynolds last season.
I know both of those teams are itching to play each other again, especially back here at Reynolds Field as Ward got hit by that pitch.
Seahawks currently 3-1 in the Commonwealth Coast Conference, and Western New England 4-0.
And we can maybe check, but I'm pretty sure I saw a headline yesterday that the Golden Bears scored 32 runs in their last game. A very high-scoring game. I think it was 32-11, something like that, which I had to blink. I couldn't believe seeing a number that big in a baseball box score.
Well, we watched them last year in the playoffs, and that was
certainly capable.
Great lineup from top to bottom. So that first pitch is in there, strike one. Dylan Ketch with a ground rule double and was hit by a pitch. 166 runs in 18 games for Western New England.
32-11.
And they defeated Keene State, and they scored 20 runs on March 28th against UMass Boston. They've scored at least 13 runs in the last 5 games. A team that is peaking at the right time, coming into Newport this weekend. Here is the 0-1 to Dylan Ketch with Madden Ward on first. And he takes off. And Ward is safe at second base. A stolen base for Madden.
And just a great jump, really. I mean, the throw was there, but it was late. And Ward was easily in there. So
Ward in scoring position with 2 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Ketch trying to double the Seahawk lead here. Here is the 1-1 to Dylan. And Ketch smacks one into center field. Ashley will drop right in front of him. Ward coming around the score. Ashley bobbles it. And Ketch is sliding into second base. And he is safe.
The umpire took a long stare at that. He just standing right over a Ketch at second base. Wasn't sure if he was going to make a call.
Seahawk bench reaction made that call. So an RBI double for Ketch, his second double of the afternoon. And the Seahawks lead 5-3 here in the bottom of the 4th.
And Dylan's been hitting the ball well.
So now here is Zach Smith, and they will intentionally walk Zach. So he's aboard. So now here is Jack Betts, who single tied this game and then scored the go-ahead run. On the next pitch is Tristan Dacey had a base hit to right field. So Betts with a chance here with 2 on and 2 out. And Betts fouls one ahead of the Wentworth dugout onto Shepherd Avenue. Betts 1 for 2. Commonwealth Coast Conference Rookie of the Week. And Ketch takes off, and they got him in a pickle. And they will go back and forth. Smith is on second, and they tag Ketch for the out. Second base runner nipped this inning by Bon Giovanni, but the Seahawks scratch out a run here in the bottom half of the 4th, and we go to the 5th. Seahawks lead 5-3.
That's what I'm saying, but I mean, sorry, pitcher. go home now. Andrew, is that true? Welcome back to Reynolds Field. Top of the 5th inning between Salve Regina and Wheaton. The Seahawks leading 5-3. 5 unanswered runs. 2 in the bottom of the 1st and 3rd. And 1 run in the bottom of the 4th. Here in the top of the 5th, Lopez back out on the mound with 62 pitches. The 63rd is fly to center and caught by Defusco. 1 pitch, 1 out. And if you're Lopez and your pitch count's getting up a little bit, that is the perfect thing there.
The 62nd pitch that was thrown by Lopez. 75 is around the average for 5 innings.
Here's Quigley now, and he will take a strike. Beautiful afternoon here in Newport on the campus of Salve Regina University. A little breezy, but the sun is shining. It's warm for once.
Not raining either.
Count 1-1. For early April, this is about as good as it's going to get. That one's down low. Count 2-1. Especially considering there's been some years where we do these April games and there's been snow.
Yeah, last year there was snow.
So anytime you can see green grass, that's a good thing. Here's the 2-1, fouled off. Count will be 2-2. This one hit into left field. Charging is Cicada to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Two outs now for Ashley. Back to the top of the order. Count will be 0-1. The pitch, breaking ball, high and away. Ball 1.
That one might have gotten away from Lopez there. He slipped out of his hand.
70 pitches right now for Lopez. And here comes the 71st. With 2 outs. Hit in the air towards left field, and this one's drifting foul.
Seahawks in the middle of a 9-game in 8 days stretch, and they have a game every day for the rest of this week. Luckily for them, all of which are right here at Reynolds Field.
Home cooking. As we said, they'll have Eddie's Barbecue here on Saturday.
It's definitely something to look forward to. Although, I did see rain in the forecast for Saturday.
Can't have your barbecue and eat it too.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Pitch outside, so Lopez can't get out of the inning. It'll continue with 2 outs and 1 on. And now Studley.
Studley has walked twice in this one and has a run scored.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 1. Lopez glancing over at first and now delivers the 1-0. Runner goes. The throw from catch is going to be high, and a great job by Ward coming over in support, or else that ball would have gotten to the outfield.
Amazing play by Ward. It's like a safety reading an overthrown ball. But a stolen base for Ashley. And a chance for Wheaton here with 2 outs.
Two-0 count. Down low, and it'll get a strike. Count 2-1. Runner at second now in scoring position. The pitch from Lopez. Fastball. Gets the strike. And some action now starting to trickle into the Seahawks bullpen. This could be it for Lopez, potentially trying to get out of this inning. 2-2 count, 2 outs. On the ground, and a diving stop cannot be made. And the throw home will be at the plate. Do they get him? They cannot.
So the run scores, and it's now 5-4, an RBI single.
And now the man, Nick Raposo, back up to the plate rather. Lions are within 1. Go ahead run Raposo at the plate. And Lopez is going to have to get him to get out of this inning. Breaking ball misses down low. 1-0 the count. Two out, 1 on for the Lions. Lopez fires a fastball and gets the strike.
Big spot for the freshman here. Potentially his last batter. If he can get out of this inning, a chance to retire the man who hit a 3-run home run off of him in the first.
The biggest bat in this Wheaton lineup. The pitch, fastball again. On the ground, but foul. Got 1-2. This will be the 83rd pitch for Lopez. Glancing back at Studley, now delivers home. And that one just barely misses. Count 2-2.
That one was very close.
Lopez glancing back at the runner now, delivers home on the 2-2. Popped up, catch, looking for it, and he makes the grab to end the inning. A big out for Lopez to get Raposo to pop out. And the Seahawks will hold their lead and come up to bat in the bottom of the 5th. Betts, Dacey, and DeFusco due up. We'll be back.
Was he hanging out here? Yep. That's odd. Yeah, he got through the tunnel.
Welcome back to Reynolds Field. Bottom of the fifth. Salve Regina leading Wheaton 5-4, and Jack Betts will be at the plate. And last time he hit a single that allowed the Seahawks to really get this run started. And he will take here for a strike. Andrew Pizzelli alongside Sal Galtieri bringing you the call. Beautiful afternoon in Newport. The pitch from Bongiovanni bounces in. Count 1-1. 67 pitches now for Bongiovanni. We have action in both bullpens. The 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Drifting back is Ashley, and he makes the grab. One down for Tristan Dacey.
Dacey had an RBI single his last time up that gave the Seahawks a 4-3 lead at the time, and that lead has held up.
He watches this pitch from Bongiovanni just sail away past Raposo. Puts this one on the ground into right field. And so another base hit for Tristan Dacey. And he's aboard with one out.
So Dacey has reached all 3 times. 2 singles to right field, and he was hit by a pitch his first time up.
Now DeFusco with one out and one on.
Fusco 1 for 2 in this one.
And he'll take outside. Warming right now for the Lions is Patrick Arter. They've had Gavin Riley and Zach DiMatteo up. So a couple of different arms have gotten warm for the Lions. And DeFusco hits this one on the ground into right field for a base hit. Two on, one out now for O'Malley.
Looks like junior right-hander Kyle Brown is getting loose for the Seahawks.
O'Malley tries to check his swing. And he was not able to hold up. Count 0-1 to O'Malley. The pitch. Down the dirt. Count 1-1. Fouled off by O'Malley. Count 1-2. One out, two on. Dacey at second, DeFusco at first. A 1-2 count now for O'Malley. Bongiovanni glances back. Now the lefty delivers. This one's popped up right in front of the Seahawks dugout, and the wind is going to push it foul. Count will stay 1-2.
Big chance here for the freshman. 2 on, 1 out. Chance to extend this lead.
He'll take down low. Count 2-2. pitch on the ground and bobbled at second, thrown onto first, so they're able to get one. Ground ball not able to turn a double play, so O'Malley is away, but that advances the runners to second and third.
Great backhanded play by Mulcahy to prevent the ball going into the outfield. So now it's second and third with two away for Cicada.
And he will take outside, ball one. Showing bunt for a moment was Cicada. And this one's away. Count 2-0. Bongiovanni comes set and now delivers home. Swinging, it's Cicada. And this one's going to be foul. Two and one the count with 2 outs and 2 on. Pitch. Little squibber. And it's going to be foul, I think. And that's the call. That one squibbed right out in front of the plate down the left field line. Runners will go back to their bases. It's second and third. 2 outs. And now a 2-2 count. Pitch. This one hit towards third, fired onto first in time for the out that ends the inning. We've played 5 here in Newport. We will head to the top of the 6th. The Seahawks leading the Lions 5-4, due up for the Lions, Sharkey, Salkine, and Monty. We'll be back.
And welcome back from Reynolds Field, top of the 6th inning. Zach Lopez still on the hill for the Seahawks. He'll have a tough task as Sharkey leads off the top of the 6th as the first pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. Sharkey, Salkind, and Manny due up with Kyle Brown and Vivero swarming in the Seahawk bullpen as that second pitch is in there for strike one.
And DeFusco in center right now, really shading to his right. A lot of space between him and Smith.
Sharkey, a legitimate power threat. 15 career home runs. 6 this season. As that pitch is a strike. Catches the outside corner at 1-2. Here is the 1-2 from Lopez. And it's in the dirt. Ball 2.
Lopez hasn't really connected for strikes with that breaking ball, maybe more than once.
A lot of pitches in the dirt and a few high and outside as that pitch is swung on and hit to right field. Smith shading the sun with his glove. He's under it. And there's one away here in the top of the 6th. The big out for Lopez. So now here is Salkind. He doubled back in the 4th.
A big swing there from Salkind, chasing up high.
Here's the 0-1 from Lopez. And it's swung on and hit over the Seahawk dugout. Foul. And he's quickly behind 0-2.
And both times there, Lopez going to the fastball.
Like you said a few minutes ago, he's had trouble with the command of the breaking ball. Here's the 0-2. And it's swung on, hit over the glove of Madden Ward, just out of the reach. And a base hit in the left field. So a 1-out hit. Let's keep an eye on the bullpen. No movement just yet. So now here is Manny.
We'll see what the leash is for Lopez. He's up to 92 pitches.
Manny 0 for 1. First pitch to him is outside, gets away from catch. And I don't think Salkind knew. But anyway, the count is 1-0. .93 pitches for Lopez, getting up there. I'm sure Sorella trying to get through this inning with his freshman right-hander. As that pitch is inside, ball 2. That pitch is upstairs. 3-0 now. So Lopez in danger of putting 2 men on with 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Checking on the runner, Salkind. Now the delivery, 3-0. Right over, strike 1. Lopez with 3 strikeouts, 3 walks. He's allowed 4 hits. And 4 runs as well, 3 of those coming back in the first. Here's the 3-1 from Lopez. And it's low, ball 4. So now here is first and second with 1 out. And there will be a visit at the mound. And it's not Eric Sorella.
So I don't think we're going to get a pitching change, but maybe just buy a little time here for whoever is warming up. And whoever will be the one to go in. We've had a couple of different pitchers get up. But warming with most of the throws right now.
Viveros and Brown. Viveros, a left-hander. So now here is Mulcahy. Tying run at second, go ahead run at first. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Lopez about to throw his 98th pitch Here's the first pitch to Mulcahy. It's low, ball one.
I think this could be the last batter for Lopez either way. Looking like he's losing a little bit of the control.
Boyd on deck, Quigley behind him as Lopez steps off the rubber.
It'd be good to get a ground ball, get a double play here to end the inning, and probably for Lopez, most likely, end the day.
Oh, he's been in the first and second one-out situation twice in this game. And he's managed to get 2 double plays. And he could definitely use one here. But a 1-run lead. Runner on second. 1 out. Faveros and Brown continue to get warm in the Seahawk bullpen. Here's the 1-1 from Lopez. It's inside. Ball 2.
Holden Ferrari up now as well for Salve. Freshman righty from Dover, Massachusetts.
Here's the 2-1. And that one misses, ball 3.
That was a close pitch.
Pitch Lopez definitely wanted. 3-1. Now instead of 2-2. Great hitters count here for Mulcahy. Mulcahy 0 for 2. And a big RBI chance here for the Lions. As that ball is lifted. Foul. And that brings the count full, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 from the freshman right-hander, Zach Lopez. And it's grounded foul.
This will be the 104th pitch for Lopez.
And here is the 3-2. As that ball is grounded. Fair pass Betts down the third baseline, so this game is tied. And Mulcahy in a big spot with 1 out delivers. And it is 5-5. And first and second remains with 1 out.
That was a good job of Cicada getting in there, because the man Andrew Money, who's now at second, was putting on the jets like he wanted to make for third, and then thought better of it and turned around and went back to second as to how quickly that ball got back in to the infield.
Mulcahy was in between first and second, halfway, and it looks like there will be a pitching change.
Eric Sorella in to take the ball from Lopez, who really pitched well. I mean, 107 pitches, and really the one mistake leaving a curveball out over the plate for Nick Raposa to hit. But other than that, a good afternoon for him. And we will step aside while the Seahawks bring a new pitcher out onto the mound. told Eric to mail me a letter. Welcome back to Reynolds Field. New pitcher for Salve is Holden Ferrari. His 6th appearance, he's 1-0 with a 2.57 ERA and 6 strikeouts.
Freshman from Dover, Massachusetts, being trusted by his manager, Eric Sorella, in a tie game. 2 men on, 1 out. Big spot for the freshman here. He'll be facing Willie Boyd. Boyd is 0 for 2. Here's the first pitch from Ferrari. It's outside, ball 1. Seahawks would love to get a ground ball and connect on their third double play. As that ball is outside by Ferrari 2-0.
Looking for the triple double, so to speak.
Yeah. Here's the 2-0 from the freshman, Ferrari. And it's in the dirt, 3-0.
Final line on Zach Lopez, who got the start here today. 5 1/3. He gave up 6 hits, 5 runs, walked 4, and struck out 3, with one of them looking.
Still action in the Seahawk bullpen. Here's the 3-0. And it's outside, ball 4. Lopez unable to find the strike zone at all in that at-bat, so the bases will be loaded.
And it'll be Quigley now with bases loaded.
Quigley 0 for 2. He struck out. Bases are loaded. That pitch is outside. Ball 1 from Ferrari. Ferrari's last outing was against Trinity right here at Reynolds Field last Tuesday. That pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Kyle Brown and Hertzwig warming up for Salve in the pen. Brown had already been up a couple times. First time we've seen Hertzwig get ready.
Hertzwig pitched yesterday.
2 scoreless innings.
That pitch is fouled. Last outing for Ferrari. Couldn't get through 1 inning, allowed 3 runs, and had 2 walks. Being trusted in a big spot here. 2 strikes. 2 Quigley. And Ferrari could really use a strikeout here. Here's the 1-2. And it's low. The catch kept it there for as long as he could, trying to get the strike. Couldn't. And the count is even at 2. Fusco still shaded towards left center. A lot more shallow than he was a few minutes ago. Here's the 2-2 from Ferrari. That ball is roped foul towards the batting cages. This game is knotted up at 5 in the top of the 6th. Here's the 2-2 from Ferrari. And it's outside, ball 3. That's a call the Seahawks wanted. And they didn't get it, and the count is full. 3-2.
And Quigley was able to lay off that one and check his swing.
Here's the 3-2. And it's grounded to second. Ciesco has it over the short for 1. Safe at first. Fielder's choice there. The run will score. A bang-bang play. Great stop by Ciesco over to Ward. And Madden unable to get it out quickly. So 4-6-3 Fielder's choice. And the run will score. And it's now 6-5. That run will be charged to Zach Lopez. That pitch is in there, strike one. That pitch is in there. Strike two. Seahawks now trailing again. They trail 6-5. They trailed early in this one. Scrapped their way back to take a 5-3 lead. And that pitch is upstairs, 1-2. Ferrari checking on the runner at first. Ashley is 1 for 2 in this one. That pitch is upstairs, 2-2. Ferrari trying to limit the damage to just 2. Here in the 6th inning. It's 2-2. It's grounded to second. Ciesco has it and sends it over to Sean O'Malley to retire the side. But not before Wheaton takes a 6-5 lead as we head to the bottom of the 6th here from Reynolds Field. Bottom of the 6th here from Reynolds Field. Seahawks trailing the Lions of Wheaton College 6-5. Sal Gualteri alongside Andrew Bizzelli bringing you the call this afternoon. Anthony Ciesco set to lead us off.
And he shows bunt to start there and takes a strike. And fans, if you never want to miss a Salve Regina game again, download the free Salve Regina Front Row app to keep up with the latest on the Seahawks, live broadcasts, stats, game stories, and more. It's all available to you at the tip of your fingers. The Seahawks Front Row app can be found in the Google Play and Apple Store. Download your free, yes, F-R-E-E, free copy today.
As a friend of mine once said, his name is Andrew Bizzelli, free is for me.
Free is for me.
Here's 2-1 count now to Ciesco, leading off the bottom of the 6th. And he takes a big cut and misses
Something that will not be free but will be fun is the Seahawk Open, which all Seahawk athletic friends, family, they are available, and if you're available, you can participate in Seahawk Open. This golf tournament for Salve Regina Athletics is scheduled for Monday, April 29th, as Ciesco is just barely thrown out at first. Seahawk Open on Monday, April 29th at Middletown's Wanamatonomy Golf and Country Club. For more information, please check out the Seahawk Open on our website under Inside Athletics. Once again, the Seahawk Open on Monday, April 29th. That's coming up quickly, and it's sure to be a great time over at Wanamatonomy.
Are you playing?
Depends. Right now, we don't have a game, but who knows with weather and things getting shifted around. I think we said last time I do have my clubs in my car.
You did say that.
They are in my trunk.
Looking at your car right now.
And I'm ready at a moment's notice to hit 30 over par whenever anybody wants to join me.
As Ward is ahead in the count, 2-0.
I went golfing back in June with former Seahawk pitcher Josh Munson. And we went over to Rose Hill Country Club over in Kingston, a nice little 9-hole par 3 course.
Very nice.
And I think I shot a 60.
As Ward takes a 4-pitch walk.
But it's for the fun of the game.
So here is Dylan Ketch.
You just try to not lose all of your balls.
Yep. Play it as it lies. So here is Ketch, as there will be a conference at the mound. Wheaton is coached by Eric Podbelski. This is his 914th game at the helm, seeking his 641st victory here at Wheaton.
His 23rd season. As you said, the program has a remarkable record, and so too does Podleski.
So now here's Ketch. Ketch has doubled twice in this one. And the first pitch gets away. And it allows Ward to get to second base, and it goes into center field. And Ward is standing at third. And a big break for the Seahawks there. So now a chance for Dylan Ketch. Smith waiting on deck. Infield is in for Wheaton. And that pitch is low, ball 2. Bagliavani's pitch to Ketch is scorched into left field, a base hit, and we are tied at 6. 2 batters and a run for Salve. So now here is Zach Smith. Smith had a sac fly back in the first. Currently rocking a 17-game hit streak. The only game he didn't get a hit in this season, opening day. And there will be a pitching change. And we will step aside, and we'll be back shortly. New pitcher for Wheaton. This first pitch is grounded to short. They get the play for one. Not in time to get Smith. So Smith is aboard. The fielder's choice. And catch is erased. New pitcher number 29, Zach Classis. He's a freshman from Johnston, Rhode Island. And one pitch and one out. So now here's Jack Betts. Betts is 1 for 3 with 2 RBI. As they check on Smith at first, who leads the conference in stolen bases with 12. There's first pitch to Betts. Betts smacks one to third. And they have it corralled over the first. In time to retire the side, but not before the Seahawks tie this game. 1 run on 1 hit, and they strand 1. We head to the top of the 7th. We're all knotted up at 6. New pitcher for the Seahawks, Kyle Brown. As the first pitch from Brown is a strike.
4th appearance of the year for Brown. 9.00 ERA, just 2 innings pitched. 1 strikeout, 2 walks. He's given up 2 runs.
He is a junior right-hander from Point Lookout, New York. From the upstate New York area.
And he delivers the 1-1 here, bouncing it home to Dylan Ketch. Seahawks still with the same defensive lineup as they started the game. It's their 3rd different pitcher after Lopez went 5 1/3. And Brown delivers here. And the count is 3-1. Trying to get Studley. The pitch. On the corner for a strike. Full count. This game just 2 hours old now. That one bounces away, and that'll bring Studley down to first with a walk. Game tied at 6 here in the top of the 7th. And here's Nick Rapalso. It was a 3-run homer in the top of the first. Got the day started for the Lions. He takes inside, and it's a called strike. Rapalso 1 for 3 on the day with those 3 runs batted in with one swing of the bat. He lines this one here. Ciesco has it to Ward for 1 and on to first. And I think it's not going to be in time.
Bang, bang play there. Great recovery by Ciesco. They get 1. So here's Jared Sharkey.
With 1 out and 1 on. And count 1-0. Brown delivers down low. Count 2-0. And this one nudged foul right along the left field line. Count 2-1.
Fusco trying to keep warm at center. The wind starts to pick up here from Reynolds Field as that one is cut on and missed. 2-2.
It's been breezy all day. It was warm earlier, but once the sun starts to set, it cools off dramatically. 2-2 count now with 1 out. Brown delivers. Popped up. Ciesco calling for it. And then Ward waves him off and makes the grab. So 2 outs. And 1 on. And Salkine now the batter. And this could be it for Brown.
Looks like Hertzwig.
And Hertzwig is going to come out of the bullpen and onto the field to get Brown. And as he does so, we will take a quick break. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th with 1 on for the Lions. Hertzwig coming on for the Seahawks. We'll be back.
Salve
NCAA record against AMC. Yeah. Scott Alexander in April 2001. It's an NCAA record. Most steal attempts, Matt Finlayson, 5 in one game. It doesn't say stole it. Oh, he got them in that game. Poor Adam Maria, all over this record book. All right, Pete.
Welcome back to Reynolds Field. Ana Pizzelli alongside Sal Gualtieri bringing you the call. 2 outs with a runner on here for the Seahawks, and Hertzwig, the lefty, now out on the mound. He pitched 2 scoreless innings yesterday up at Rhode Island College.
And considering he did pitch 2 scoreless innings, would imagine this would be his only batter. With veteran right-hander Brett Wilkes getting loose in the bullpen.
Hertzwig probably just in here to get Saul Kind. Delivers and gets the strike call. Raposo, the runner, at first with 2 outs. 0-1 the count. Hertzwig winds and deals, and he gets the call again.
Same spot.
Getting kind of that sidearm delivery to just cut in on the righty. Here comes the 0-2. Hit in the air to left field, and it's going to be foul.
Off the bat, it looked like that was trouble. Looked like it was at a fall right in front of Cicada.
Count stays 0-2. 2 outs. The pitch. Hit hard in the air. DeFusco running over, makes the grab on the fly to retire the side. Sprinting from center field, DeFusco makes the grab. That ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 7th, still tied at 6. Dacey, DeFusco, and O'Malley due up for Salve. Welcome back to Reynolds Field, bottom of the 7th. Klesas delivers low to Dacey, but gets the strike call. The 0-1. Cut on and missed. Dacey quickly behind 0-2. Dacey 2 for 2 in the game with an RBI. And he gets hit. And he's shaken up a bit from that. Took that one, looked like right in on the thigh. And he will take first. And now DeFusco will bat with no outs. And head coach Eric Sorella, I think, is going to come out and check on Tristan Dacey to make sure that he's okay. Ask him if he's okay to run the bases. And Dacey's going to take a little sprint to the outfield. And that draws some oohs and ahs and cheering from his teammates in the dugout.
Looks like he's okay. Now here is DeFusco. And they check over the runner at first. DeFusco 2 for 3 in this one. DeFusco showing bunt. And Salve bench did not like that call as it's strike one. Here's the 0-1. Fusco lays down the bunt and gets the out. And Fusco does the job, getting Dacey over to second base. So now here is O'Malley. Runner on second, 1 out. The runner is Dacey. So they will put O'Malley on. An intentional walk, second of the afternoon for the Wheaton staff. So now here is Cicada. Here's pitch 2, Dustin, it's low, ball 1.
Chance for Salve with 1 out and 2 on. Cicada ropes that one right in towards the dugout. Right into the on-deck circle. Dacey will take the lead at second. 2 on, 1 out. The pitch. Again. Oh, smoked off one of the stanchions for the netting. But that's 2 pitches in a row that are fouled off to the side of the Seahawk dugout in the on-deck circle. And everybody who was standing in that area has now vacated the premises. As this pitch is down and away. Count 2-2 now to Cicada. The 2-2. Foul off. Two on, one out. 2-2 count here to Cicada. The pitch from Klesas. Breaking ball. Missing away. Full count now.
Looks like that's Hunter Parker getting loose out there by the batting cages.
Or he's just trying to stay warm.
One of the two.
This one's down and away, and it's going to be a walk to load the bases with one out. And now Anthony Ciesco will bat. With bases loaded, one out here in the bottom of the 7th. Game tied at 6.
Ciesco 0 for 3 so far in this one.
He'll take away here. And Raposa is going to come out and chat with Klesas. And as you said, Ciesco 0 for 3, but he can make up for that in a big way with this at-bat. Dacey at third, O'Malley at second, Cicada at first. The base runners for the Seahawks.
Raposo and Klesas, both from Johnston, Rhode Island. Raposo Jr. and Klesas a freshman, I would presume high school teammates.
Or at least probably teammates at some point.
Yeah.
Little League. This one hit to short, flip to second for one, on to first, and they turn the double play. And that's a big swing. The Seahawks, with bases loaded, cannot bring a run home. They strand all three, and we head to the top of the 8th, still tied at 6. Yep. And so X for him, and then X for, oh wait, yeah. Yeah, that's it.
And Tyler Hertzwig gets us started again here in the top of the 8th. As his first pitch is low, ball 1. Hertzwig with 2 scoreless yesterday in the win over Rhode Island College. And threw 4 pitches in the top of the 7th as he's able to get a foul ball there, 1-1. Brett Wilkes still getting warm in the Seahawk bullpen. And Drew Manny 0 for 1. As he grounds on the short, Ward charges it and throws him out 1 away. So now here is Mulcahy. Mulcahy 1 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Coming up with 1 out, nobody on in the 8th. And a pitch from Hertzwig is outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Hertzwig. And it's in the same spot, ball 2. Two and 0 count to the second baseman, Mulcahy. Boyd on deck. And that ball is fouled. Count is 2-1 now. And that pitch catches the outside corner to even the count at 2 apiece. Here's the 2-2 from the left-hander Hertzwig. And it's grounded to short. Ward has it. And got him! A close play there. Mulcahy almost beat it out. And 2 ground balls to Madam Ward, resulting in 2 outs. So there's 2 away now. And here comes Boyd. Hertzwig throwing just 7 pitches through the first 2 batters of the top of the 8th inning. Boyd is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Yeah, here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt. And he offers at it and misses, strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Hertzwig. And it's right over, strike 2. Hertzwig trying to send us to the bottom half of the 8th inning, where the Seahawks will have the top of their order. And that ball hits Boyd, so he's aboard with 2 outs. It'll set up Quigley, but it looks like something happened there that resulted in the out. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. We are all knotted up at 6. And we'll be right back. Two ground outs. What's up? Chris. Sorry. He wants to call us. I'm just saying, it was Quigley. It was definitely Quigley at the plate. So that's what it means. Yeah. Yep.
Put that in there.
Bottom of the 8th inning here from Reynolds Field. We're all knotted up at 6. Madden Ward getting us started. The first pitch to him is low. Ball 1. New pitcher, Patrick Arter. He's a sophomore from Lakeville, Massachusetts. And here's the pitch to Ward, and it's low, 2-0. So Hertzwig faces 4, and all 4 are retired. And the Seahawks trying to gain a run here in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's the 2-0 to Ward. It's low, ball 3. Ward, Ketch, and Smith due up, top of the order for the Seahawks. Here's the 3-0 pitch from Arter. And it catches the inside corner for a strike. There's some action in the Wheaton bullpen. Here's the 3-1. And Ward loops one. And a slicing foul. So now the count is full, 3-2. Three and two, nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th inning, we are knotted up at 6 apiece, just after 6 o'clock p.m. Here's the 3-2. And Ward rips one, and it is caught by the shortstop quickly, 1 away. So now here's Dylan Ketch, who is 3 for 3 in this one. Ketch with 2 RBI, 2 doubles and a single. The single resulted in an RBI as well as a second double. And Ketch takes a healthy cut and misses strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Arter. And that ball is inside. So it's 1-1. One is the count. Ketch steps out of the batter's box. Arter getting ready to throw his 7th pitch. Here's the 1-1. And Ketch smacks one up the middle, a base hit. And Dylan Ketch 4 for 4 in this one.
What a day for him.
And here comes Zach Smith. Smith with a sac fly back in the first. He's 0 for 2. So Ketch will be at first. And Smith will be doing the hitting. Seahawks trying to scratch out a run here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's first pitch to Smith. Smith showing bunt originally, but pulls back and it's a strike. Smith currently riding a 17-game hit streak. And he takes a cut and misses as it was tipped in the throw back to first to check on Ketch. And Dylan is safe, but the count is 0-2 to Smith. as the wind continues to pick up here in center field. Here's the 0-2 to number 22, Zach Smith. And it's high, ball one. Jack Betts waiting on deck for the Seahawks. Here's the 1-2. And it's outside, ball two.
Yeah, it looks like the Lions have two men up in the pen, Joshua Roberge and Dominic Kuna.
Then Brett Wilkes continues to do some stretching, or was a few moments ago, as that ball is in the dirt. 3-2, Smith doing a good job battling back from 0-2. So 3-2 now to Zach Smith. Jack Betts waiting on deck.
Wilkes was just chatting a bit too with one of the pitchers warming up.
And Smith grounds one. That's a base hit. Catch will go first to third. And Smith will go to second. Oh no, he stops. And with Smith, with catch going to second base, Quigley left a gaping hole through the left side of the infield. And now the Seahawks with runners at the corners and one out here in the bottom of the 8th. And Zach Smith extends his hit streak to 18.
That's another well-placed ball. And as you said, catch already off and running. Easily able to get to third. And so the go-ahead run, 90 feet away.
Betts over 2 with an RBI. And a big RBI stands at third base in Dylan Ketch with one out here in the 8th. Here's the first pitch to Betts, and it's in the dirt. It's ball one.
We'll see how aggressive Eric Sorello wants to be. Smith has 12 stolen bases on the year. Does he try and get him to second and have a base hit, score 2 potentially?
Betts already with 2 runs batted in, as that one was foul. Seahawks looking for their second straight win. Trying to get a run home here in the bottom half of the 8th. 1-1 count to the freshman third baseman Jack Betts. And Betts grounds one up the middle. Quigley has it over to second for 1. Safe at first, and the run scores. A great slide by Smith. Bothered the throw by Quigley, and a fielder's choice, and the Seahawks take a 7-6 lead here in the bottom of the 8th.
You just stole my words. As I say, that really had to do with the way Smith slid in. Nothing dirty about that. No interference, obstruction, none of that. Just he kind of came in big to the base in the way of the throw, and it was late, and the Seahawks take the lead.
Smith using all of his 6'2" frame there. So now there's a runner on first. And it's Dacey, and that ball gets past the catcher, Raposo, and now Betts is in scoring position. Dacey is 2 for 2. He walked, he was hit by a pitch, and he has a run batted in.
They decide just to intentionally walk Dacey now and advance him to first.
So that's the second intentional walk of the afternoon for Dacey.
It was 2 for 2.
So now it'll be DeFusco, who is 2 for 3. So now Seahawks with a 7-6 lead. DeFusco 2 for 3. Looking for his first run batted into the afternoon. And there will be a pinch runner. So DeFusco 2 for 3 with a chance. His first pitch to DeFusco, grounded up the middle. A base hit past Quigley. Betts will come around the score. And stopping at first is DeFusco, a big RBI single. And the Seahawks take an 8-6 lead. That's Jared Beniers, who pitch ran for Tristan Dacey, the freshman. So 2 runs home off of Patrick Arter here in the bottom of the 8th. And a chance for more. And here's Sean O'Malley. He is 0 for 3 in this one. First and third for him, and he smacks one foul.
And they've intentionally walked him as well in this game, but not sure you want to load the bases.
So 2 runs home in this 8th inning. Wilkes getting ready. We'll likely see him in the 9th. And that pitch is in the dirt. And there goes DeFusco to second base. A stolen base for him. And a base hit here. Could plate 2. So 2 outs. Runners on second and third for O'Malley. And O'Malley takes a big cut and misses 1 and 2. Here's the 1-2 to O'Malley from Arter. And it's in there. Strike 3 called. But the Seahawks plate 2 runs. And Brett Wilkes walking towards the mound. We head to the 9th inning. The Seahawks with an 8-6 lead. We'll be right back.
really have a with this. You know, want it tight like that, like on the baseline stuff. So for now, like keep that at first like that when there's like be that tight when there's nobody out or when we want to focus on the base. Be that tight, and then if you want to move to the outfield to get something, you can back it out and move. And Grace can use her. Yeah. And Grace can use her discretion when to cut. But for now, for right now, say that. Yeah. No, it's for Daisy. Welcome back to Reynolds Field, top of the 9th inning. Seahawks looking for the win. 3 outs away from knocking off the 25th ranked Wheaton Lions, and it will be in the hands of Brett Wilkes, who's 1-1 on the year, his 7th appearance, a 1.50 ERA, 3 strikeouts in 6 innings for Wilkes, and he will deal with Quigley, the number 9 hitter, to start things off. Wilkes kicks and deals. And that one is going to be low for a ball. Quigley 0 for 3 with an RBI and a strikeout here in the game. Seahawks with an 8-6 lead. And he fouls this pitch off, count 1-1. A 1-1 from Wilkes. Breaking ball. Misses outside. Count 2-1. The 2-1. Popped up into left field. Cicada under it, and he makes the grab. And there's one away. One change in the outfield here for the top of the 9th. Zach Barlock comes into play center for DeFusco. Out there with Smith in right and Cicada in left. Now at the top of the order, Ashley for the Lions. Wilkes kicks and deals. And gets the called strike on the breaking ball. Brody Ashley 1 for 3 in the game. Swings at this one and knocks it foul. And he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 the count with 1 out. Wilkes comes set, now kicks and delivers. In the air, but foul down the right field line, and it'll roll out onto Shepherd Ave. Seahawks trailed in the game 3-0. Came back and took a 5-3 lead, fell behind 6-5. Here's the pitch from Wilkes. On the inside, check swing. They're going to appeal down to first base, and they're going to say he was able to hold up.
Seahawks wanted that call. The bench pleading for a 3rd strike call.
Head coach Eric Sorella still pleading. It'll be a 1-2 count now with 1 out. The pitch. In the air. Towards left field. Cicada trying to make a run for it, but it's going to be foul. out onto the grounds of Chateau Sommer. Count still 1-2. Extended at bat here for Ashley against Wilkes, who delivers. Again, Ashley fouls it off.
Good at bat by Ashley here. Trying to get on some way. And give it to the meat of the order.
This will be the 7th pitch of this at bat now. Seahawks with an 8-6 lead. Brett Wilkes delivers outside. Count 2-2. The 2-2. Down low, and that one just barely missed. Count now full. What an at bat this has been here for Ashley. Brett Wilkes looks in for the sign from his catcher catch. Now he kicks and delivers. Caught on and missed.
Huge strikeout for Brett Wilkes.
A 9-pitch at bat for Ashley, but it ends in a strikeout. And the Lions are down to their final out, and it will be Studley working against Wilkes, who was trying to close the door here and pick up a save. Wilkes delivers right down the pipe. Strike one. One down low. Count 1-1.
Studley 1 for 1 today. An RBI, 2 walks as well.
No one on, 2 out. Wilkes delivers the 1-1. And that one is in there for the strike. Lions down to their final strike now. One, 2 count with 2 outs. Wilkes kicks and delivers. Breaking ball on the corner. And he thought he had it.
So did Barlock.
Count 2-2. The 2-2. Caught on and missed. Brett Wilkes closes the door on the Lions, and the Seahawks pick up a huge win here this afternoon against the 25th ranked Lions of Wheaton College, and they do so in comeback fashion. 8-6 is your final after the Seahawks trailed 3-0 right out of the gate. They are able to come back and pick up the 8-6 win. And Sal, what's your takeaway from today's game?
It was a great win for the Seahawks. Like you said, a come-from-behind win on 2 occasions and late, as a matter of fact, and a big win against a ranked opponent, a historic program in Wheaton College, and a big win for the Seahawks heading into a very important conference weekend.
So next up for Salve, they'll be home here tomorrow against Roger Williams at 3:30 p.m. A return to Commonwealth Coast Conference play, and then the Seahawks will have the big rematch this Saturday against Western New England, a rematch of last year's Commonwealth Coast Conference Championship Series. Both teams very much looking forward to that game, but first up is the Hawks from Roger Williams tomorrow, right back here at Reynolds at 3:30. I'd like to thank our entire staff and production crew. Grace Murphy has been your producer. Logan Marsh doing the camera work here today. Chris Ryan helping out to provide live stats. For Sal Galtieri, I am Andy Pizzelli. Final here this afternoon, Salve Regina 8, Wheaton 6. Have a good night, everyone.